Hello, friends. This is Susan Woods, and I am so excited to invite you to attend the second annual The Social Gathering Networking Breakfast for Nonprofit Professionals that's being held on Saturday, August the 10th, 2019, from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. We're going to be located at the Crown Plaza Executive Hotel. And for those of you who attended last year, you know that is a very beautiful facility that promotes positive vibe and allows us to interact with each other in a very informal way. Again, this is a social gathering networking breakfast for nonprofit professionals being held on Saturday, August the 10th, 2019 from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and the cost is only $20 per person. And it's being held at the Crown Plaza Executive Hotel at 5700 West Park Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28217. And again, this hotel is very beautiful and very accommodating for an event such as this. What's the purpose? The Social Gathering Networking Breakfast for Nonprofit Professionals is an annual networking breakfast for grassroots nonprofit professionals who are doing great work in the communities they serve. I want to promote this as an opportunity for those of us who work so hard on the front lines every day, providing much needed services in our communities just to make our communities better. We work hard and we deserve to be recognized and honored for that. And that's what this event is about. The benefits of attending this event, you will enjoy the following. Elevator pitches. You know, elevator pitches or elevator speeches is when nonprofit professionals have a very short period of time to stand up and talk about what they do in the community. Well, we're going to allow that this year. Last year, we didn't do that. And I got feedback after that event last year that they wish they would have had more time to learn about the people in the room. And so this year we decided to have only two guest speakers instead of four like we had last year, and have more time for people to talk about their nonprofit organizations. So that's where the elevator pitches come in. So you have those opportunities to share very briefly within 3 minutes what your nonprofit organization does in the community. Then we're going to have expert speakers, excuse me. We're going to have Mr. Will Jones coming from the Foundation for the Carolinas, and he was going to talk about all of the opportunities that the Foundation for the Carolinas and Charlotte, North Carolina provides nonprofit professionals in terms of seminars, in terms of grant funding, in terms of networking. He's going to tell us all about why we should be a part of the Foundation for the Carolinas. And then we also have Mr. Ronnie L. Bryant. And for those of you who have lived in Charlotte or have been around Charlotte, you know exactly who he is. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about him later, but he is an expert in the nonprofit sector with over 35 years of leading major nonprofit organizations and major businesses. And he has written a book that he's going to discuss with us on that Saturday. And of course, we're going to have networking with each other, learning about what we do in a very positive environment. We're going to have a delicious breakfast like we had last year that the hotel provides, an excellent menu to accommodate people who are looking for different types of menu, not the kind that I'm used to, because I'm country. I love the grits, the eggs, the bacon, the toast, and all of that. We're going to have that too, but we're going to also remember that some people don't want to eat like I eat, so we're going to have food on the menu to accommodate everyone's appetite. Then we're going to have elevator pitch awards. So when a person makes an elevator pitch, we're going to have judges hidden or embedded within the room who are going to be judging the elevator pitches, and then we're going to come back after breakfast and announce some awards for the people who did a very good, outstanding job with their elevator pitches. And then we're going to have some door prizes that are going to be provided by sponsors of this event. So again, there are several benefits to coming to this event if you are a nonprofit professional, and you're doing great work in the community, come on out. You will have a good time. The feedback we received last year was fantastic because we had phenomenal speakers last year who did a fantastic job. And we hope this year, or we know this year is just going to be, it's going to be just as good. So you don't want to miss out. So here's the agenda. The doors open at 7:30 a.m. So come early. We're going to have at 8 o'clock networking and beverages. We're going to have at 8:30 the welcome and the purpose. I'll stand and talk with you a little bit about why you're here and why you are invited to this event. And then we're going to have the elevator pitch contest from 8:45 to 9:45. And again, that's going to give people who want to do it an opportunity to stand up and talk about their nonprofit organizations and what you do in the community. And then we're going to have time for networking again and some nice beverages, coffee, tea, water. Then we're going to have Mr. Will Jones from the Foundation of the Carolinas come up and talk with us. And then we're going to have Mr. Ronnie Bryant come up and talk with us. And not only talk about his experiences managing major nonprofits, but he's going to talk from his actual book that he wrote. We have talked about the 2 chapters that I would like for him to focus on that I think would be very beneficial for you to learn about. So he's going to talk about that. And of course, the delicious breakfast is going to come after he speaks. And then we're going to have the contest winners announced, some remarks and reflections, and then we're going to adjourn. So this is a full 4 hours of interactive, positive learning from each other and our speakers. So I'm so excited about it. I'm looking so forward to you attending. So just go to thesocialgathering.org. That's www.thesocialgathering.org and register today. So what about the elevator pitches? Like I said, I want to give everybody an opportunity to talk about their nonprofit. People who have that desire to talk about their nonprofit in an elevator pitch. So what is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a short description that explains services in an easy to understand manner so the listener can understand it in a very short period of time. Just imagine you have been given the opportunity to step into an elevator with a philanthropist. And you only have 3 minutes to tell that philanthropist what your organization does and why they should invest in your organization and what will they get from their investment. So that's what just envision that happening for you. What would you do? What would you say? So the elevator pitch contest that we're going to have at the social gathering is going to be a fun activity that allows participants to compete for prizes. We're going to have 3 winners, first, second, and third place winners. Now the rules, when you give your elevator pitch, you're going to have to include these things: the name of your nonprofit, the service you provide, the benefits of those services, how much funding you need, and what is the ROI, or return on investment. You're going to have to explain those things in 3 minutes or less. So that's the elevator pitch, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to give everybody, like I said, the people who want to participate, an opportunity to tell us what they're doing in their nonprofit organizations. And you don't know who may be in the room, who may be a philanthropist who is ready to help you take your nonprofit to the next level. The guest speakers. Let's talk about the guest speakers who we have that are going to come in and talk with us about our nonprofit organizations and how we can move forward and do even more in our communities. Like I said, we're going to have Mr. Will Jones. Mr. Will Jones currently serves as a Community Program and Civic Leadership Program Associate for the Foundation for the Carolinas. He works closely with the Executive Vice President and the Civic Leadership Team to be an asset for the Charlotte-Mecklenburg community and affiliate counties. Affiliate counties include York County, Union County, Gaston County. He also serves as a program officer and grant specialist for several foundations within the FFTC, including the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Community Foundation. So you want to get to know Mr. Will Jones. You want to shake his hand because he is in the middle of the team that reads and approves grant funding for nonprofit organizations through the Foundation of the Carolinas. So this is someone you want to shake hands, make eye contact, and make an impression. So bring your business cards from your nonprofit organization so that you can place them in his hands. You can read the full bio for Mr. Will Jones on www.thesocialgathering.org site. Mr. Ronnie L. Bryant. Ronnie L. Bryant is the founder and lead consultant at Ronnie L. Bryant LLC, which is a consulting firm specializing in executive coaching, organizational management, and board development and training for top-level corporate and not-for-profit managers. Bryant created his company in 2017 to help executives improve their leadership skills and business acumen to operate organizations while maintaining a competitive edge in diverse, evolving domestic and global marketplaces. In other words, this is someone you need to know. He has connections that run very deeply in the community. You want to know Mr. Ronnie L. Bryant. Now, to read his full bio, you want to go to www.rlbryantllc.com. His full bio will be there, and it's a long bio. You want to meet this man, and we are so honored. Not only is he coming to share with us, but he's going to share with us from his book that he wrote, Driving from the Back Seat. Mr. Bryant will facilitate a fun and interactive session from his new book, Driving from the Back Seat. He's going to talk from chapters 10 and 11. Chapter 10 is honesty, to be or not to be. And chapter 11 is it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. Now look, the book is called Driving from the Back Seat, Tips for Surviving as a Not-for-Profit CEO. Now, this is where you want to be. You want to learn. I am so excited. I'm going to be writing notes as he talks to us about these 2 chapters. I encourage you, go to his website ahead of time. Buy this book, www.rlbryantllc.com. Buy the book ahead of time so that you can read the 2 chapters ahead of time. Yours truly, I've had my book now for months, and I have read the book, and it is fantastic. He asked me, what would you like for me to teach from the book? It took me so long to even break it down to 10 and 11 because any chapter would have been fantastic for us to learn. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. Don't miss a chance to learn from this expert, Mr. Ronnie L. Bryant. So the delicious breakfast, like I said, well, let me just be honest. I love breakfast. I love good food. And last year, this hotel, the Crown Plaza Executive Hotel, went far above the expectations of food. It was so good. It was delicious. So we're going to have a delicious breakfast. You can count on that. And you're going to enjoy it too. And like I said before, it's going to be for everyone's appetite. Not just me from the country girl. It's going to have everyone is going to be covered in this breakfast. You're going to have fun eating and dining and fellowshipping with other people, like-minded people, positive people. That's what we're promoting here. Then we're going to have the elevator pitch winners announced. Again, it's going to be 3 people, first, second, and third prizes. And you're going to win prizes based on the votes. We're going to have judges embedded in the audience. You're not going to know who they are. And then they're going to, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Then they're going to add up your scores to determine who's going to be the first, second, and third place winners for the elevator pitch. And you're going to get prizes. So that's exciting too. And that's new. We didn't do that last year. Sponsorship opportunities are available, everybody. If you want to promote your business or your nonprofit organization, this is an opportunity for you to do so. We'll be glad to recognize you in our program booklet. You're welcome to come. Let me just tell you what you get as a sponsor. As a sponsor of this event of the Social Gathering Network and Breakfast for Nonprofit Professionals, The sponsorship is a $40 investment. And for that investment, you get free admission to the event, a free admission to our program. You get a full page advertisement in the program booklet. You get mentioned on all of my Facebook pages. I have 4 Facebook pages. I have 2 group pages and 3 regular pages, including my personal page, of course. I have an email distribution list that includes over 3,000 people. You will be mentioned there in several of my postings. I have a YouTube channel with over 800 subscribers. I will mention you there. I have a LinkedIn, I guess, subscription, you call it, a LinkedIn. I don't even know what you call it. I'm sorry. But my LinkedIn, I have over 2,000 followers on LinkedIn. And an Instagram. I have a very small Instagram because I'm not good at it. But I think I have like over 100 people that follow me on Instagram. So you have an opportunity to really push your business or your nonprofit organization out to people who are interested in what you can provide. Because, for example, if you're a business that provides social media strategies, there's a desperate need for that. And I could be one of your clients myself. If you provide website development, there's a need for that. If you are a professional fundraiser, there's a need for that. So there are opportunities for you to provide services for the people who are in my audience or who are in my circle, who are nonprofit professionals. We need legal advice, accounting advice. Whatever you provide regular businesses, you can provide for us. Now, for nonprofits who want to have a sponsorship, this is your chance to promote what you do through your nonprofit organization on a wide scale. For only $40, you cannot beat that investment. So think about it. The deadline to purchase a sponsorship would be July the 31st. I'm Susan Woods, and I am the hostess for this event. Again, it's the 2nd annual social gathering for nonprofit professionals, the 2nd annual social gathering networking breakfast for nonprofit professionals, I help nonprofits start, fund, manage, sustain, and reinstate 501c3 nonprofit organizations by facilitating traditional classes and providing self-paced online classes. However, my specialty is completing the Form 1023 standard application packet for clients across the United States. Thus far, since 2010, I have earned a 100% approval rating from the IRS. And what that means is all of the clients that I've been privileged to help since 2010 have earned their 501c3 status. They do have their determination letters that state that they are 501c3 designated. And I'm very proud of that achievement. I'm passionate about continuing education because in the nonprofit sector, you have to be willing to keep learning, keep growing. So I earned nonprofit management certificates from Duke University, Wake Forest University, and Winthrop University, and I'm starting a nonprofit management certificate program with Notre Dame this summer. So again, I am passionate about the nonprofit sector, but I realize you have to be a lifelong learner to be effective in this environment, which I am. So reserve your seat. Don't miss this opportunity. This is an opportunity for nonprofit leaders, professionals to come together, to have fun, to network, to enjoy each other, to share ideas, to be introduced to 2 very prominent men in the nonprofit sector who can help you, who can move your nonprofit organization forward. Don't miss an opportunity to be a part of this. It's the social gathering networking breakfast for nonprofit professionals being held on Saturday, August the 10th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Crown Plaza Executive Hotel in Charlotte, North Carolina. The admission fee is only $20. That's it. That is an investment that you cannot beat. This is a professional gathering. and we have some fantastic people coming to speak with us. So don't miss your opportunity to be a part of this. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, August the 10th at the Crown Plaza Hotel. Have a good day.